Most people think of falls as just clumsy accidents, moments when someone stumbles, trips, or slips. Maybe they blame uneven sidewalks, loose rugs, or just old age. But what if I told you there's something far more hidden and far more important contributing to those dangerous, often life-threatening falls? Something we almost never talk about. Something we use every day without even realizing how critical it is to keeping us upright. That something is your vision. To understand how your eyes affect your balance, you have to understand something about your body's internal GPS. Your balance doesn't just come from your legs, or your ears, or even your brain alone. It's a carefully choreographed coordination between three major systems. Your visual system, your eyes. Your vestibular system, located in your inner ear. Your proprioceptive system, your body's ability to sense position and movement. These systems are like teammates constantly communicating with each other to keep you standing, walking, sitting, or even turning your head smoothly. If one of them fails, or sends the wrong signals, the entire team suffers. And guess which one plays quarterback? Your eyes. That's right, your visual system plays a commanding role in balance. Your eyes send signals to the brain that help you understand where your body is in space. This process is called visual spatial orientation. When you open your eyes and look at the world, your brain automatically calculates things like how far the floor is from your feet, whether the surface you're walking on is flat or uneven, if there's anything in your way that could trip you, whether you're moving too fast, too slow, or off course. Your brain uses this visual information to make micro-adjustments to your posture, gait, and muscle tension, all in real time. It happens so fast that you don't even think about it. But here's the problem. As we age, or if we experience eye problems, these signals can get fuzzy. Even the slightest distortion in depth perception, clarity, or contrast sensitivity can make it harder for your brain to calculate correctly. And when that happens, your balance suffers, even if your legs are strong and your ears are working fine. Let me give you a real-world example. One of my patients, a 67-year-old woman named Carol, came to me complaining of frequent near falls. She'd been to physical therapy. Her legs were strong. Her hearing was fine. But she still felt unstable walking, especially at night or in dim light. When we tested her vision, we discovered she had reduced contrast sensitivity. Her eyes couldn't clearly detect the difference between the edge of a stair and the flat surface. It wasn't blindness. It wasn't even a major disease. It was a subtle visual deficit. But it was enough to throw off her balance every time she moved in low light. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Carol's brain had been overcompensating for her poor vision by relying more heavily on her inner ear and proprioception. But because that extra load was unbalanced, she felt dizzy. She felt like she was walking on a boat. Once we corrected her vision and trained her eye-brain connection through targeted exercises, her stability improved dramatically. She hadn't needed more strength. She'd needed more visual clarity. To appreciate how deeply vision is embedded in balance, think about walking across a narrow beam. Now imagine doing it with your eyes closed. Could you do it? Probably not. Even elite athletes struggle to maintain balance with no visual input. That's because our visual system dominates postural control. Your brain receives about 80% of its sensory input from your eyes. That data is then processed in the parietal and occipital lobes, which calculate distance, orientation, motion, and tilt. These calculations are instantly shared with your cerebellum, which fine-tunes your muscle control based on what your eyes report. So when vision is off, due to poor lighting, cataracts, glaucoma, or even simple fatigue, your cerebellum gets the wrong info. You might misjudge a step. You might overcorrect a tilt. You might miss a shift in flooring. And that's when a fall happens. Now let's take a deeper look at specific visual problems that can quietly increase your fall risk. These aren't always dramatic or easy to notice, but they have serious effects. Cataracts. Cloudy lenses blur vision, reduce contrast, and cause halos, making it harder to see curbs or changes in flooring. Macular degeneration. Central vision loss makes it harder to see where you're stepping, especially on stairs. Glaucoma. peripheral vision is lost first, which can make people unaware of objects to the side, like furniture or pets. Presbyopia, age-related loss of near vision, may lead to looking down and misjudging where your feet land. Depth perception deficits. This makes it harder to tell how far away the ground or an object is, increasing the chance of tripping or stumbling. Even something as simple as bad lighting or outdated eyeglass prescriptions can significantly throw off your balance system. Yes, your eyes. As a senior health doctor who has spent over 2 decades helping patients understand the deeper mechanics of their bodies, I can tell you this. If you want to truly prevent falls, especially as you age, you cannot ignore your eyes. Because there's a silent relationship at play. One between what you see and how you stand, walk, and stay balanced. Today, I'm going to reveal the hidden connection between vision and balance, and give you a completely unique approach to fall prevention. If you're caring for aging parents, recovering from an injury, or simply trying to stay sharp and safe, this video could change the way you think about your entire body. Let's start by digging deep into how your vision actually controls your balance. As people age, the lens of the eye naturally stiffens and yellows. This reduces light transmission, sharpness, and the ability to focus quickly. Pupils get smaller, which lets in less light. Tear production drops, causing dryness and blurred vision. All of this combines to weaken the most critical stabilizer in your body, your vision. Which means older adults, who are already at higher risk for falls, face a double jeopardy when their vision isn't actively supported or checked. So now that we've established how central your visual system is to your body's ability to maintain balance, you might be wondering, what can you actually do about it? Is it just about wearing glasses? Or is there something deeper, more powerful, you can activate to improve your stability? The truth is, you can train and strengthen your visual balance connection, just like a muscle. You can also modify your environment, your nutrition, and your daily habits to make your vision a far more reliable guide for your movements. Let's start with something most people ignore completely: vision training for balance. 1. Eye balance training. Simple exercises that retrain the brain. Yes, you can train your eyes to help your body balance better. Here are 5 evidence-backed exercises that doctors and physical therapists use to improve fall resistance through visual input. A. Gaze stabilization exercise. Sit or stand in front of a blank wall. Hold a card with a letter or small object at eye level. Move your head side to side while keeping your eyes fixed on the object. Do this for 30 seconds, then rest. Repeat 3 to 5 times daily. Why it works. This strengthens the coordination between your eyes and your vestibular system, inner ear, so your balance doesn't get thrown off every time you turn your head. B. Brock string exercise, used in vision therapy. Take a long string with colored beads spaced a few inches apart. Hold one end at your nose, and the other tied to a fixed point. Focus on each bead as your eyes converge. Notice if one bead appears doubled or shifts. This indicates imbalance. Why it works. This improves binocular vision and depth perception, which are key for seeing where you're stepping or identifying hazards in your path. C. Eye tracking with balance shift. Stand on a soft surface like a pillow or foam mat. Slowly shift your weight side to side or front to back. While doing this, follow a moving object or light with your eyes. Why it works. This trains your body to maintain balance even when your eyes are moving, essential for walking through busy, changing environments. D. Peripheral vision reaction test. Have someone toss soft objects into your peripheral field while you focus forward. Try to catch or react to them without turning your head. You can also simulate this on your own with flashing lights or moving shadows. Why it works. Enhancing peripheral awareness can help you avoid trip hazards or moving obstacles without needing to fully shift your gaze. E. Single leg balance with eye challenges. Stand on one leg, near a chair or wall for safety. Alternate closing your eyes, blinking rapidly, or turning your head. Try maintaining balance for 30 seconds. Why it works. This removes or distorts visual input temporarily, forcing your brain to adjust using remaining sensory systems. It teaches your body to recover faster from visual miscalculations. 2. lighting and home adjustments, vision-supportive environments. Your home can either support or sabotage your balance. It's not always about grip bars or anti-slip mats, though those help. Often, it's about visual clarity in your living space. Optimize lighting. Use full-spectrum lighting to mimic natural daylight indoors. Add motion-activated night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Avoid heavy shadows in transition zones, doorways, stairs, steps. Color contrast. Use contrasting colors between floors and walls. Apply bright tape on the edge of stairs. Avoid carpets or rugs with busy patterns that confuse depth perception. Minimize glare. Use matte finishes on floors and countertops. Avoid shiny surfaces near windows. Install adjustable blinds to control natural light direction. All of these small changes reduce visual confusion, helping the brain accurately interpret the environment and reducing the mental load on your balance system. 3. Nutrition that fuels visual sharpness and fall resistance. Here's something most people never think about when it comes to fall prevention. What you eat affects what you see, and by extension, how you balance. To support vision, especially contrast sensitivity, retinal health, and low-light navigation, your diet must include these key nutrients. Lutein and zeaxanthin, found in spinach, kale, corn, and eggs. These carotenoids accumulate in the retina, improving visual clarity and reducing glare sensitivity. Vitamin A, crucial for night vision and maintaining a clear cornea. Found in carrots, sweet potatoes, and liver. Omega-3 fatty acids. Reduces dry eye, supports retina health, and improves focus. Found in salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts. Zinc. Helps vitamin A reach the retina. Found in pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, and beef. Antioxidants, C and E. Protect against age-related eye degeneration. Found in citrus fruits, almonds, and bell peppers. When your diet nourishes your eyes send stronger, more reliable signals to your brain and muscles. That means fewer stumbles, clearer steps, and better decision-making during movement. 4. Get your eyes checked, more than just prescriptions. One of the most common mistakes adults make is only going to the eye doctor when they need new glasses. But as we've seen, vision impacts your entire body's ability to stay upright. Make sure your eye exam includes peripheral vision testing, contrast sensitivity testing, depth perception evaluation, retinal scans, visual motor reaction tests. If you're over 60, ask your doctor specifically about how your vision may affect your balance, especially if you've had any history of falls or dizziness. We've talked about how important vision is for your balance and your brain's ability to judge space, depth, and movement. We've also covered eye exercises, nutrition, and lighting that support safer movement. But we live in a fast-evolving digital world, one that presents new challenges to both vision and balance, especially for older adults. Let's talk about what those challenges are and what you can do today to build a safer, more stable future. 1. The digital trap. How screens are quietly sabotaging your balance. Smartphones, tablets, and computers are part of our daily lives now, but they come with a visual cost. Prolonged screen time leads to digital eye strain, reduced blinking, weakened depth perception, and even delayed visual motor response times. Here's how that impacts balance. Reduced blinking, dry eyes, blurred or unstable vision, hesitant steps. Constant focus on close-up screens, poor distance adaptation, misjudged steps or stair heights. Delayed response time, slower reaction to changes in terrain or objects in path. This is especially dangerous for older adults who begin losing flexibility in their visual reflexes. You may look away from a phone and try to stand, but your vision hasn't fully adjusted to the new environment, and one wrong step becomes a life-changing fall. Solutions. Use the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Increase font size to reduce squinting and poor posture. Use blue light filters to reduce retinal fatigue. Don't look at screens in the dark. It confuses your visual calibration and weakens your contrast sensitivity. Avoid screen use while walking or standing. Multitasking reduces environmental awareness. 2. The bathroom risk. Why falls happen in the smallest room? Let's be honest, bathrooms are the most dangerous place in most homes. Wet surfaces, hard tile floors, dim lighting, and rushing movements all combine into the perfect storm. Now add weakened contrast sensitivity, a vision problem where your eyes can't tell the difference between similar colored surfaces, and you've got a major hazard. A white floor, a white bathtub edge, and a white toilet can become an optical illusion to aging eyes. Quick fixes. Add non-slip mats with strong color contrast, e.g., dark gray on light floor. Install a motion sensor light that activates automatically. Use glow-in-the-dark strips on toilet edges or step-ins. Place color-contrasted grab bars, not silver on silver or white on white. This isn't just about mobility, it's about helping your eyes send clearer messages to your brain, so your feet don't make fatal mistakes. 3. Foods that sharpen vision fast and help prevent dizziness. While we've talked about nutrients before, let's go even deeper. Some foods offer a faster response to visual focus and inner ear stability, especially when paired with hydration and electrolytes. These foods offer both quick-acting visual clarity and vestibular system support. Beets improve blood flow to the eyes and brain, enhancing visual processing. Blueberries, rich in anthocyanins that boost retinal contrast sensitivity and night vision. Avocados, loaded with lutein and healthy fats, they nourish the optic nerve and improve eye-brain communication. Celery plus watermelon, natural diuretics that reduce fluid imbalance in the inner ear, a common cause of dizziness. Pumpkin seeds, high in zinc and magnesium, key for stabilizing vision and nerve signals. Try this daily anti-fall vision smoothie. 1/2 beet, handful of spinach, 1/2 avocado, half a cup blueberries, 1 teaspoon pumpkin seeds, water or coconut water for blending. Drink at midday when your eyes are most fatigued. 4. Rebuilding the eye-brain-body feedback loop. One of the most powerful things you can do to stay balanced as you age is to retrain your brain to respond faster to visual signals. You can do this by combining movement with vision, even in small daily activities. Try this method. Walk a hallway while reading numbers or letters placed at various points. Stand on a wobble board or soft mat and follow moving images on a screen. Bounce a small ball while reading flashcards held at eye level. This isn't about athleticism. It's about neuroplasticity, helping your brain rebuild those fast, clear visual response networks that keep your body steady. 5. The daily routine that strengthens vision and balance in 15 minutes. If you're short on time but serious about fall prevention, here's a proven 15-minute daily routine that boosts visual and balance coordination. Minute 1 to 3, gaze stabilization and eye tracking. Minute 4 to 6, peripheral awareness training while shifting weight. Minute 7 to 10, one-leg stance with blinking or head turns. Minute 11 to 13, walk a zigzag path with quick eye movements. Minute 14 to 15, practice squatting to pick up objects using visual cues only. Just doing this once a day can reprogram your body to move more confidently and more safely. Why this approach matters more than ever. Most fall prevention programs only address muscle strength or balance therapy, but they leave out the eyes, the true navigators of the human body. If we don't recognize that aging vision is not just about seeing letters on a chart, but about how we move through space, we'll keep failing the people who need us most. Aging doesn't have to mean fear of falling. It doesn't have to mean giving up stairs, walks, or independence. With the right tools, and by understanding the hidden connection between vision and balance, we can give people their confidence and freedom back.